to have us look at. We're going to look at slope-intercept form first, and that is y equals mx plus b. You probably
Yeah,
saw that in
I
class.
know the formula.
M is the slope, and b is the y-intercept. Okay, so I'm going to first just write some equations. Y equals 2x plus 3. What is the slope and what is the b value?
Okay. So the slope you're saying?
What is m? If you're
Is
not sure, I can explain, but I'd like to give you.
it 3 or something?
Okay, so the slope is always the number in front of x.
Okay.
So what number is in front of x?
2.
2. And b, the intercept, is the other number. So what's the other number? 3. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try another one here. As you know, we do a lot of practice together. Let's say I give you y equals, boy, this is, come on, let me get some more room here. Y equals 4x plus 5. Y equals 4x plus 5. Let me give us a little more room here. What is the slope and what is the b value?
4
Is the slope and what is the b value?
at 5.
5. Very good. Okay. Now, for the next one here, let's say the slope is 1/2 x plus 4. What is the slope? What is the number in front of x?
1/2.
1/2. That's right. And the b is the other number, which is 4. So it doesn't matter whether it's a fraction, so on. So let's look at another example. Let's say it's y equals negative 2x minus 3. What is the slope? What is the b value? The slope is the number in front of x. What number is in front of x?
What number's in front of x?
Yes.
Negative 2x.
Negative 2, not x, with the number, just the number. The slope
Yeah,
does
I'm
not.
sorry about that. Okay.
Now, this sign, this negative subtraction, it goes with this number. So b is all of that. B is negative 3. It has to be everything here. Do you follow that?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so let's try another one here. Let's say y equals negative 3x minus 7. What is the slope and what is the b value? The slope
The
m.
slope is negative 3.
Okay, good.
And the b is negative 7.
Negative 7. Very good. Okay. All right. So now let's do it differently. Okay. I'm going to tell you the slope and I'm going to tell you the b value. And you have to put them into this equation. So you have to be able to take those values and put them into this equation.
Okay.
So this number goes in for m and this number goes in for b. So it would look something like this. Y equals minus 2x plus 1. So there has to be an x and a y. Do you follow that there's an x
It's
and a y?
negative 2 is m, and b is negative 1.
Positive 1.
Positive 1.
Positive 1. Okay, so let's try another one here. Let's say the slope is 3 and the b value is negative 2. I want you to write y equals mx plus b. I recommend writing it out until you know this fully. And I want the equation here. I want the final equation when you put 3 in for M and -2 in for B.
That one, so M equals 3 and B equals -2.
That's right. But I want the final equation here. What's the final equation?
3.
So I'm asking you for something like in the box here. So y equals what? 3 is a good start, but what goes after that? There has to be an x.
3x.
3x. Okay, keep going. What is b?
B is -2.
So you could say plus -2. That would be okay.
Plus
But you
-2, but it's a negative.
So you could go this way, 3x - 2. That would be okay as well.
Okay.
All right. So now a few exceptions or some other things that you might see here. If I tell you y equals x over 3 plus 4, this right here, whenever you write something like in this way, another way to write it is, let me write it, is y equals 1x over 3 plus 4. These are the same. These are the same. And then yet another way is to write 1/3 x plus 4. Do you follow how these are the same? Like there's always a 1 in front of x. Sometimes we don't write it. So it could be written this way. And then you can move the fraction out in front of x. Do you follow that here?
Yeah, okay, so y equals 1/3 for M, right?
Right. So if I were to ask you what the slope is, it's 1/3 and the b is 4. But the question is, would you have known that from this line up here? Would you have been able to make these progressions to doing that? So let's try another one. Let's say it's y equals x over 2 plus 1. What is the slope and what is the b value?
Okay, so M equals 2.
Well, m is the number in front of x. What number is in front of x?
Oh, well, like a half.
A half. Exactly. It's a half. And what is b? B is the other number,
1.
which is 1. Good. Okay, let's try another one here. Let's say y equals 2x over 3. That's a 3 minus 4. What is the slope? What is the b value? Make that more clear. That is a 3. What is the number in front of x?
Number in front of X. 2/3.
2/3. That's the slope. What's the b value? What's the other number?
-4.
Excellent. Great. Okay, so here's another exception that you might see. I'm trying to give you all the ones that you might see in class so that you will be well prepared. Y equals x minus 2 over 4. So when you see something like this, and I'm not sure if you have, but you have to divide both of these by 4. Let me know if
Okay.
you've seen this before. So it's minus 2 x divided by 4 minus 2 divided by 4. Is that something you've seen before?
Yeah, it's 1/4 is M and B is 2/4.
It's actually negative, and you have to simplify this.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Because I can see
Okay.
the negative sign right there.
So give me the final answer on B, the one that, if
-2/4.
but you got to simplify it. So like this or on the left here,
-2.
do you see how each of these are divisible by 2?
Yeah.
So your B is -1/2.
Mhm.
Let's try another one. Let's say y equals x minus 6 over 3. I want your m and I want your b value. And remember, you have to divide each of these by 3.
So m equals negative 6/3.
So we got to divide each of these by 3. So it's y equals x divided by 3 minus
1/2.
6 divided by
Negative
3.
1/2.
What is negative 1/2? What is the number in front of x? That's our slope. It's whatever's in front of x here, right? There's a 1/3 in front of x. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's okay if you don't. We can go through it again. But this is like an example you might see. This over here, you have to
Okay.
simplify.
So x is so m equals 1/3 and 6/3 is b equals 6/3. 6/3 that equals to negative 1/2.
It goes in. Remember, 6 is bigger than 3, so it becomes -2.
Yeah, the 6 divided by 3, right?
Yes. Let's try another one here.
Mhm.
Y equals x plus 4 divided by 2. I want the slope and I want the b value.
Okay. X equals 1/2.
The slope is 1/2. Very good.
And b equals 0 or something?
So did you divide each of these by 2? So x divided by 2 plus 4 divided by 2. Did you do this where you divide each of these by 2? Give me the value of b.
Okay, I got. So b equals 4 2, but it's just 2.
Good. Let's try another one. Y equals x minus 3 divided by 6. What is m and what is b?
All right. Y equals 3, negative 3, 6, but it's negative 1/2. I mean, negative 2.
What is the value of m? Let's do this one at a time. What is m? Are you still there? You're still there, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So are you showing this? Are you showing x divided by 6 minus 3 divided by 6? Are you writing down this step?
I'm just knowing it. Okay. So x6 equals just a 1/6 and then negative 2.
Because the top number is smaller than the bottom number, it can't be a whole number. It has to be a fraction. What is the fraction? It's not 2.
Negative 1/2.
Yes. All right, let's try another one here. Let's say y equals 3x minus 9 over 3. What is m and what is b?
Okay. So m equals m equals m equals that m the m equals ooh. One.
It does. Now, what I really hope you're doing is dividing each of these by 3. M is 1, good. What about B?
One negative 1/3. Oh wait, no. Negative 3.
-3, good. All right, let's do one more. Hopefully we can move on to some other things here. Let's do 2x minus 4 over 4. What is M and what is B?
All right, m equals 1/2.
Okay, good. What about B?
-1.
Very good. Okay, excellent. So now, do you remember the slope formula from class?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to use this. If you don't have this down in your notes, you definitely want to write it down. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is find the slope between 2 points. Okay, so let me give you a problem here. For this. All right, so let's do, okay, let's do the following here. So let's say I give you the points 20, 8, 9, 16. The first time you do this, you might want to write x1, y1 underneath and x2, y2 underneath. Is this something you've seen
Okay.
before?
All right.
So then your slope is y2 minus y1, 16 minus 8 over 9 minus 20. What is 16 minus 8?
16 minus 8. 8.
Okay, and what is 9 minus 20?
Okay. -11.
Negative 11. Now, as a preference, the negative generally goes up top. So this would be -8 over 11.
Wait, what? Why?
It's just a preference. It's like the preferred way of doing things. I don't have a better like explanation than that, unfortunately. All right, let's do another one. Let's say the points are 19, 3 and 20, 4.
Okay.
Okay, so your slope again is y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. What is your y2? Which one of these numbers is your y2? Can you tell me that?
Y2 is 4 and
4.
y1 is 3.
Good. What is x2 and x1?
X2 is 20 And x1 is 19.
Excellent. Okay, so can you subtract the top and the bottom?
Okay, yeah.
What is 4 minus 3?
1 and 20 minus 19 equals 1 too.
Good. So there's your slope.
Okay.
All right, now let's do a problem where we have some negatives because so
Did
far
it
I've
go
been,
up?
oh, sure.
All right. Okay, good.
Okay, so now we're gonna do some problems with some negatives because the negatives are what tend to create problems on these. So 17 comma minus 13, 18 comma 8. So your slope here, again, it's y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. You definitely want to get in the habit of writing that until you're really, really comfortable and solid with this. So your y2 is 8. Your y1 is, what is your y1?
Y1, my Y1 is -13.
Negative 13. Now, I recommend putting it in parentheses when it's negative. Okay, and so this is 18 minus 17.
Okay. Why do you want to put commas on -13?
Parentheses, you mean?
Uh-huh.
Just to make sure you recognize that you have to combine these negatives. You don't have to, but you have to make sure that these are combined correctly. So it would be okay to do 8 minus negative 13 over 18 minus 17.
Okay.
So two negatives make a positive. Do you remember that? So what is 8 minus a minus 13? What does this become? Two negatives. So it becomes positive. That's a question for you.
Okay, I got 8
Okay.
minus -13. Okay, I got it. It's -5.
They're both negative, so it becomes plus 13. 8
Okay.
plus 13.
Okay.
So that's 21 over 1. Is that okay, or is it still not clear?
All right.
Well, let's try another one here.
All right, it looks okay.
1 comma negative 2, and then 4 comma 3. So see if you can set this up. Slope equals.
All right. Okay, I know. 3 and -2 and 4 and 1.
Right, but you've got to write it. So it's 3 minus negative 2 over 4 minus 1.
Okay. 3 minus -2.
What does that become? They're two negatives. It's just like the previous problem. Two negatives become
1.
a positive.
Yeah.
So it becomes 3 plus 2 over
Oh, yeah, 5.
5 over. What number goes in the bottom?
3.
Good. Let's try another one here. 2 comma negative 6.
Let me just, okay, yeah.
6 comma 8. Yeah, do you have these notes down for this one? Because we gotta.
I need to write it down. Hold on.
Okay. All right. I will stand by.
Okay.
All right. So did you
It's
get a
14.4.
Okay, so I agree. It's 8 minus a minus 6 over 6 minus 2, which is 14 over 4. Does this reduce?
No, it doesn't.
It does. They both are divisible by 2. So that makes 7 over 2.
All right.
So I'm not trying to be difficult. There's always a little bit more here to try.
If anything is reduced, we have to only divide only by 2.
Could be 3, 4. I mean, you gotta keep going until you can do it. So let's do 5 comma, let's do 9.
All right.
So try this one, please.
It's 14, 14, 2.
Can you reduce that?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. So
It
give it a
is. And it's 7.
7. Very good. Okay, we're gonna do more. We've got to get the skill down. You're doing a great job. You just have to keep doing a few of these. So -2, -1, comma 3, comma 5. So I want you to find the slope between these 2 points.
5.
So are you giving me a final answer here?
Mhm.
So it's 5 minus minus 1 over 3 minus minus 2. This becomes,
I know. I'm sorry about that. I got it. Okay. I got it.
okay, I'll give you
It's
another one.
6/5.
Yep. I'm going to give you another one. Okay. So your last one here is, our next one is going to be,
All right.
okay, so try that one, please.
Six fifths.
Okay, let's look at it together here. So it's 8 minus minus 4 over 7 minus minus 3. So that becomes 12 over 10, which is 6/5. Very good.
Mhm.
Okay, let's try another one. I'll make these a little bit more difficult here. Essentially, it comes down to your ability to add and subtract these positive negative numbers. So let's say it's 4, 5, comma, -2, comma, -11. So give this one a try, please. How are you doing on this one?
I'm doing it. I'm trying to think.
Sure. Take another minute or two here.
Eight thirds.
Okay, so let me write it down here. So the slope is -11 minus 5 over -2 minus 4. So this one's different. It's -16 over -6. And like you said, it is +8/3.
Yeah,
Let's try another one like that.
I got that answer.
You got it down. We're going to do another one here. All right, so try this one, please.
Negative. I know what it equals. -15 and -11.
So check your answer one more time because they actually the answer should be positive. So just check one more time before I jump in, because you did the last one perfectly, and it's almost the same as the last one.
It's -15 and 11.
Yeah, so it's -13 minus 2 over -8 minus 3. So -15 over -11, which is 15 over 11.
Yeah.
Now let's do one more. You're really close here. Like, I feel like you're doing a great job on just getting these to where you're gonna have it down. Try that one, please.
-15 over 5.
Does that reduce?
Yeah. I mean, no.
So I'm writing it out just like you did. It's -15 over -5, which is 15 over 5. So here are the numbers you have to check: 2, 3, 5, 7, and so on. But this is usually enough. So I agree. It's not divisible by 2. Are they divisible by 3? Both of them. Is 15 divisible by 3? Can you divide 15 by 3? Yes. But 5, no.
Yeah.
Can you divide them by 5? Yes. So that becomes 3 over 1.
Okay.
Let's try one more like that. That's a 15.
$21 over 7.
So does that reduce?
Oh, no.
All right, so minus 15 minus 6 over minus 3 minus 4. So minus 21 over minus 7. It's definitely 21 over 7. And here are the numbers I said to check. So I agree, 2 doesn't work. 3 works for 21, but not for 7. 5
Okay,
doesn't.
maybe. So, wait, but it's okay. Why do you want to put through? Why do you want to simplify? There's nothing to reduce.
These are prime numbers. So these are the ones you try. Well, they're both divisible by 7.
But still, can we still put regular numbers like 21 over 7?
No, you have to reduce.
Okay.
All right, so really good job today. I thought we covered a lot of stuff. It's gonna be hard for us to go into anything else in the next, minute or
Yeah.
two.
Wait,
So,
what? Are we done now?
well, yeah. Why don't you ask your dad to come on over, give him some
Hey,
feedback if he
Dad.
wants it.
Yeah, coming.
Come on over. He's coming.
Great.
Hello, hi, Matt
Hello,
here.
hello, Dr. Carthy. We worked on a slope-intercept form today. I had your son do a lot of examples here where he gives me either the slope or the intercept, or he writes the equation from the slope and the intercept. And then the bulk of the rest of the lesson was working on determining the slope from 2 points. And so he did a lot of examples there.
Okay.
We're moving through it very incrementally here. So he's definitely understanding.
Okay.
And I mean, as always, I thank you for scheduling. I hope you're seeing some improvements on your side and you're happy with the service.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm not good in math, honestly. So, but as long as, he's improving, as long as you are thinking, you think that he's getting better, that's all I need. And hopefully you'll get better in school grades also in math,
Yeah, I mean, at some point you will see an improvement if you continue doing this. I couldn't tell you when, but I would assume this semester you'll start seeing some improvement. The way we work problems, if he gets one right, I give him one maybe a little more difficult. If he doesn't get it right, we do a couple until he gets that like step correct, and then we move up to the next step to see
Okay.
as he understands. So
Okay.
I know we've got another lesson on Thursday, so I look forward to seeing you guys then.
Yeah, that's 6 o'clock. Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome. Have a great night. Bye now.
Thank you, Matthew.
You're welcome. Have a great night, Sourish.
Yeah, you too. Bye.